Hello, friends. Swami Riemann here. I'd like to talk to you today about what does it mean to practice the presence of God. I wrote a blog article on this subject recently at my blog site, rimananda.org. But to summarize it, we have the practice in India, it's called japa, silently chanting the name of God or a mantra throughout the day. We have the Christian tradition of the Jesus prayer, Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on me, saying again silently throughout the day, and any combination of devotional or mindful, recollected phrases and so forth. It's a wonderful practice. And as some famous saintly authors have attested, it is life transforming. But I remember my teacher, Swami Kriyananda, who was a direct disciple, personally trained by the great Yogi Paramahansa Yogananda, author of Autobiography of a Yogi. I remember what Swami Kriyananda said. He said, I'd rather be in the presence of God than simply practice the presence of God. And that's the distinction I'd like to share with you today. It's akin to the distinction between practicing meditation and meditating. Yogananda once said that when motion ceases, God begins. That's a shorthand way of saying that the purpose of meditation techniques is to go beyond those techniques into the inner silence, during which we are awakened, we are open and receptive to receive inspiration, to receive the presence of God in forms of peace and love, inner light, the sounds, the inner sounds of Om or the Amen, the true and faithful witness, calmness, vitality, and other divine attributes of our own soul's nature. Some people even have visions of God in the form they hold dear and beloved. In any case, that's the purpose of techniques, is to allow us to transcend the narrative of the mind, the restlessness of the body, and the seething emotions of our feelings. And so it is with practicing the presence. You can recite a mantra or a silent prayer throughout the day, and I highly recommend it. But the purpose of those is to be transported into the divine presence in one of those forms I've just mentioned. Sometimes it's just the wonderful state of being totally present without the narrative thought going on in your mind. Just lift your eyes unto the hills, relax the mouth. You can do this at a stoplight. You can do this between phone calls and, of course, in meditation. Sometimes during a meditation practice, a technique, we are transported into that still state. Be still and know I am God. And so this distinction is worthwhile because the practices of spirituality, the practices of yoga, of religion, and so forth, are all designed to awaken us to that higher state. But all too often we get enmeshed in the in enjoying chanting or enjoying an affirmation or reading aloud or silently beautiful prayers. All of that has its place. We see in the Christian monastic tradition, they did prayers at various hours of the day, but too few of them, as St. Teresa of Avila and St. John of the Cross attested, and St. Francis, too few of them go beyond the effort, go beyond the movement of energy. To as many as received him, to them gave he the power. And so this is a reminder to, whether in prayer and meditation or throughout the day, both, to go beyond your thoughts, go beyond your spiritual efforts to receive.